Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss adjective, okay, the definition with example and the kinds of adjective. Now, what is an adjective? An adjective is a describing word. In simple word, it's a describing word. So describing word. Adjective is a describing word. So what adjective does is it describes or points out a noun or a pronoun. So it describes or points out a noun or a pronoun. For example, let's write black cat, warm weather, two boys, and those mangoes. So you can see here cat, weather, boys and mangoes, they are noun. Okay, so the words which has been written just before them, they either describe or point out these nouns, and here in this case tells us the number also. So these words black, warm, two and those, they are adjective. They describe or they point out a noun or a pronoun. Now let us discuss the kinds. So different types or kinds of adjective. So the first one is your adjective of quality. Adjective of quality. So adjective of quality, it describes kind or quality of a person, place, animal or things. That means noun only. Okay, so it describes the kind, this is kind, K-I-N-D, kind or quality of a person, place, animal or thing. So for example, if I write here beautiful girl, then this beautiful is your adjective of quality. Clever fox, clever, adjective of quality. So this describes the kind or quality of a person, place, animal or thing. So this is your adjective of quality. Next, number 2 comes adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity. Now this adjective of quantity indicates or tells us how much of a thing is meant. How much of a thing is meant. So example, if I write here some water, some is your adjective of quantity. They indicate how much of a thing is meant. Next example, enough food, enough, adjective of quantity. If I write here little rain, then this little is your adjective of quantity. So they indicate how much of a thing is meant. Now next, number 3 is your adjective of number. Adjective of number. Now this adjective of number indicates or shows how many or in what order a person or thing stands. So how many or in what order? How many, if I say 3 boys, that would be adjective of number 3. How many? If I say he comes second in the class, so second the order. Okay, so that is the difference. Now this adjective of number, they are divided into 3 parts. Okay, this adjective number divided into 3 parts. Number A is your definite numeral adjective. Definite numeral adjective. So as the name suggests, it indicates exact number. It gives the exact number. So if I say here 2 birds, 2 definite numeral adjective, and if I write here 4 cats, 4 definite numeral adjective. Now next is number B. Number B is indefinite numeral adjective. Indefinite numeral adjective, that means they do not indicate exact number. So they do not give the exact number, so that's why they are called indefinite numeral adjective. Okay, it's numeral adjective. Suppose if I write here many rooms, so this many indefinite, we don't know how many rooms are there, it just says many rooms. All boys, all numeral, indefinite numeral adjective, we don't know the exact number. And the last one, adjective of number, the last part is your distributive numeral adjective, also called distributive adjective. Now this distributive numeral adjective, only 4 are there. They are every, each, either or either, and the last one is neither or neither. So only 4 are there, distributive numeral adjective. Okay, so they refer to each single person or thing in a group. Okay, each person in a group. Suppose if I write here every soldier fought bravely, so every is your distributive numeral adjective. Next one is, suppose if I write here each student, each distributive numeral adjective. Either Maya, so either distributive numeral adjective. Neither Raju, so distributive numeral adjective. Okay, so you have heard this distributive, the name in pronoun also, that was distributive pronoun, which is different from distributive adjective, only the uses are different. So adjective of number divided into 3 parts. Definite numeral adjective indicates exact number, indefinite numeral adjective do not indicate exact number, and distributive numeral adjective, it refers to each single person or thing in a group. Now next, number 4 is your demonstrative adjective. Now demonstrative adjective indicates, or it says, which person or thing is meant. Which person or thing is meant, or which person thing we are talking about in a sentence. So only 4 demonstrative adjectives are there: this, that, and the plural form these and those. So these four are demonstrative adjective. So you have heard this demonstrative pronoun also, it was same, only the uses are different. We have discussed that before also. So if I write here, for example, if I write here that chair, so that demonstrative adjective, those books, so those demonstrative adjective. So these are the example. Now next comes number 5, possessive adjective. Now possessive adjective again indicates possession, or you can also call it ownership. Miro, hamro, just like that. Okay, suppose if I write here my house, so this my is your possessive adjective. Your pencil, your possessive adjective. His phone, so his possessive adjective. So it shows possession or ownership. Now the last one is your interrogative adjective. Now this interrogative adjective are used with a noun. They are used with a noun to ask question. Okay, you have to use it with a noun to ask question. Like if I write here, which book do you want? Okay, so which interrogative adjective. Suppose if I say which is your book, then that is not adjective. Okay, that is a pronoun. So you have to use these words with a noun to make it interrogative adjective. So it should come just before a noun. Next will be, what poem did you like, or which poem did you like? Interrogative adjective. Whose son are you? Okay, interrogative adjective. So these are the 6 kinds of adjective which we have just discussed. Once again I'll repeat it: adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number. Now these numbers are again subdivided into definite numeral adjective, indefinite numeral adjective, and distributive adjective. And the next number 4 is your demonstrative adjective, number 5 possessive adjective, and the last one interrogative adjective. So I hope you have understood this. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much.